Welcome back to Ron Plays Games Badly. We're gonna play this game not as bad as usual, but it will be bad in parts, hopefully hysterical in parts. And yeah, I was looking for master key in the class menu. Let's see. Average. Go to the store of noble. Wetback. Silver. That's close enough. Hold on. Go down here to. See if we can. Okay. I'm sorry, these are all looking pretty similar. Do what now? It's like in Jesus Christ. It's like in Guardians 2 when they were jumping. Let's just come here. Come over here. Jaw. First off. Let's just make that. That you're. What is making you look so weird? Hair color is about right. We definitely need to chain. Let's see, what is it again? Red and green? What makes yellow? Forget. That makes purple, right? I thought it was red and green. It's such a subtle change. They look really green though. I can't zoom in or anything. Fuck it. We're good here.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there
Sorry,
was
that's my tea.
and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came, found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
All right. So, first off, place gross. Look at that. You know how hard those things were to see? But no, now I can see everything from soft. Thanks. Okay, so hilt of a lost sword found discarded in the Undead Asylum. Only slightly better than one's bare hands and not recommended for extensive use. Be certain to find a replacement quickly. Let's see. Very common type of protective gear. Soft leather. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay, well, I am fast rolling. That's good. Alrighty. So hollows are these little guys. I'm on my way to becoming one, you can see. Hi. Hey there. We'll be getting back to you later. The soul-starved undead and humanity-starved undead end up as these guys. And, yeah. They've been locked away in the Northern Asylum. We will see. That infers that there is more than one. We never get to see or hear of any of those, but, you know. Bonfire lit. Bunch of bones. Sword sticking in it. Hi. Okay. You go ahead and stay up there, won't you? Oh my god! Alright. Light this bonfire then instead. Come over here. Pick that up. Whoops. I didn't mean to just punch the air. Ah, you rapscallion? Oh, I missed. The short sword. Let's see. Small straight sword is widely used to an extent only matched by the long sword. An accessible sword which inflicts consistent regular damage and high thrust damage, making it applicable to a variety of situations. Large leather covered round shield, choice shield for hunters. Wood shields are lighter than metal shields, but with lower physical damage reduction and reduced shield stability. I gotta stop doing that. Alright. Are you coming for me? I've never seen you on the stairs. Are you coming for me? Because you always run to about right here and start shooting. I had no idea he'd come back for me. Alright. There's those doors. I wonder who closed them. Alright, we're gonna want this open later. Let's open that. So, this is the guy that dropped the corpse into our cell. And you notice the Asylum Demon was on top of the roof also. The leading theory is Asylum Demon knocked his ass straight through that ceiling into here. Some people point to the pile of rubble he's laying on. Some people think he fell. Some people think the Asylum Demon knocked him to the ceiling. And they point to the pile of rubble that he's laying on. I mean, really, that whole area is a collapsed wing of the Asylum. I don't know about all that, but...
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart.
That's a weird saying, dude.
One more thing.
Like, who the fuck is your family? Hit this. It's dangerous to go alone.
Flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this.
How about your armor?
Now I must
Your
bid
sword?
farewell.
Your shield? That'd all be great too.
After death.
Alright. Let's talk about this. Undead treasure. These dull green flasks. Fill with Estus at a bonfire. Fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the bonfire keepers. The dart tails also make reference. An emerald flask from the keeper's soul. He lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. We didn't talk about the black separation crystal. Long been a symbol of farewell. It's granted to the banished undead. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes or sends you back to yours. Beware fickle use of this item if you intend to nurture relations. And then, of course, we are cursed undead, so here's our dark sign. The dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. I'm not tired. It's like the third time I've yawned in this video. I don't know what's happening. Death triggers a dark sign which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. Is there anything else I've got on me? Oh, wait. Here's the master key. Universal key opens any basic lock, tool to trade for thieves. But in the curse of the land of the undead, most doors are better left unopened. Tool to trade for thieves. If you start out as the thief class, do not choose the master key. The thief will automatically have the master key. You are wasting your burial gift if you choose the master key, because you're going to have it. You can choose anything, literally anything else, and you will still have the master key. Key to the dungeon of the Undead Asylum to the north. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell. Key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. Let's see. Floor 2, East Key. Key to the iron bars on the east side of the second floor of the North Undead Asylum. The Undead Asylum is a great undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. Even if undead were to escape from a cell, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. I think we have anything else? No. Now, the interesting thing is there's a lot of speculation around why he chose to help us. Why he dropped us the key to our cell. Why he's telling us this about his pilgrimage, and why he's giving us his Estus flask when he could easily drink it to save his own life. I don't think any of that is the case. I think poor Oscar here, and his name is Oscar Vestora. He didn't say that, but in the cut content from the game, he was meant to be more like a Strava, where you run into him over and over again. Thus the ornate armor, and he's in a jam. I don't think he meant to help us. I think it was total accident, to be honest. He dropped us a body that had a key on it. He didn't drop us the key. I think he fought and killed that hollow, and it fell into the hole, or he pushed it down into our cell. I don't think he intended to give us the key to our freedom. I think that was accident. And I say that because, does he say it again? No, he does not. He said something like, oh, you're not hollow, are you? That's good, or whatever. Like, he had no idea. He either thought we could have been hollow when he saw us, or thought there was a chance that, like, he was saying, oh, I suspected you weren't. But he didn't know. If he didn't know, I don't think he'd be dropping us the key to our freedom. I think it was pure total accident. Why he's not giving us the Estus flask? He says he can feel he's about to go hollow. R.I.P. Lucatiel. And he can feel it coming on. Basically, he's soul starved. He's humanity starved. He can feel it, the change coming on. He doesn't want to do it, but I don't think our man Oscar here I don't think he has the will and determination to go on. I don't think he wants any part of this pilgrimage. Feels like it's thrust upon him, kind of. So he just lore dumped us, gave us his Estus flask, and sent us on our way. And look what happens when we get over here to the stairs. You hear that? He just killed himself, and we just got 100 souls for it. And now he's gone. So, yeah, I don't think he actually intended to help us. I think it just worked out that way. Buddy, you're pissing me off. Now let's go over here. Get our bow. That's a real good reason to start out as a hunter. I really like the hunter class. I don't think it gets enough love and attention. Got really good starting stats. I mean, 11, 9, 11. The 12 and 14 are really cool. And then 9, 9. You're just 1 point in intelligence and 1 point in faith away from being able to learn some spells and some miracles. I think it's got a pretty good spread. Boom! Got a longsword for me? No, the answer is no. Okay. Not that I think I'm gonna lose, even though I very well could. I just like to heal up before every boss fight. Did I get it? I think I got it. I think that's the best I can do in this character class. With this weapon. Oh, got greedy. I knew it as soon as I hit the button. Whoa, that was luck. I didn't even know he was attacking. Hey, Bubble Butt. Whoop! What are you trying to do there, man? You could seriously injure someone. Alright, Big Pilgrim's Key. Now, there's something you're going to notice that's a little odd here. And that is the description on here. The key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall. Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. So, the asylum demon has this. It belongs to a chosen undead pilgrim. Chosen dead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. It kind of sounds like it's referring to Oscar back there. And the proof in kind of what happened to Oscar being up on the roof and getting knocked his ass knocked through the ceiling. The asylum demon has that key. Like it was keeping him from leaving. Let's see. Small bow, standard projectile weapon, equip arrows to use. Well, that's handy information. Alright. Then we got a humanity. Hold up. I got used to Demon Souls where I had to hit it a few times. Let's see. Rare tiny black sprite found on corpses used to gain 1 humanity and restore a large amount of health. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? What indeed? Alright. And with that, we are now in the outside world. Good job. Go straight ahead. Where is... No, it's not down here. Come up here. Blah, 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 blah. Flip. If those soul items look a little bit more blue to you, I'm pretty sure they're using a different lighting engine. Because I say that because the lighting in this the lighting in this game is kind of weird. Just taking a look. Well, I'll talk about it here in a minute.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
All right. A lot of people's favorite hub world is the Nexus. Mine is and probably always will be Firelink Shrine. Just how I roll, man. Love me some Firelink. What can I say? All right. Now I just used up my souls for a very good reason. I'm gonna go do something stupid. Go over here. There you are. I can justify losing 57 souls. I can't justify losing the 2200 at this low level. Okay. Not moving fast enough. Oh boy. Here it is. Here's the first death. No? Excellent. Zyhander, here I come. Uh-oh. 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 I meant to go a more direct path. Don't you spin at me. I do this weird spinny jumpy attack. Holy shit balls. Oh my god. Am I gonna make it? This is the last item. Wing spear. Yeah. Oh no. Get away from me. Okay. All right. Got 7th Voyage of Sinbad behind me. 7th Voyage? I think it's the 7th Voyage, right? Skeletons? Claymation Skellimans? You're all too young to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so. This. Okay. What blip? Oh, there's an enemy still chasing me. Okay. Hey! Okay, so can I do it? No, but if I do this, what are your requirements? 15 oh, come on. Anyway, we got a few things here. We're gonna be using these a lot. We didn't use them in Demon Souls much, but we're gonna be using them here a lot. This device was built by a famous craftsman of Astora. Its utility is singular, but its applications many. The value of these specs depend greatly on the imagination of the owner. Soul of the Lost Undead, who has long ago gone hollow, used to acquire souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Yep. Okay. The Zyhander. One of the gigantic straight great swords. As the name suggests, the Zyhander is held in 2 hands, but its wielder must still be inhumanly strong. It is this great weight that sends foes flying when hit solidly. This is a favorite weapon of many people that play this game. Not so much for me. I love the Claymore. The Claymore to me is as big as you want to get with your swords because it still has a pretty decent swing rate. This thing swings pretty slowly and it's all about timing, and you guys have watched me long enough to know I don't have any timing. Wing Spear, long-hilted spear with a barbed point. Long reach and can be used with shield up, effective against hard exteriors and hits for high damage at the right moment of an enemy's swing, but the hit radius is small and is easily blocked by shields. We got our bow on. Caduceus. Round wooden shield crafted in Lordran, decorated by an ancient blue Caduceus. The giant trees in Lordran are distant offspring with the great stone arch trees. This shield inherits their properties, and the wood greatly reduces magic damage. Wait. Oh yeah, arrows. Plus damage. Standard arrow must be equipped. Alright. So let's take care of business. Oh, no, no, no. Plop. And blop. I know some people are screaming at me right now. There's going to be many more soul candies to come. I can use this one. It's fine. Excellent. Now the question is, well, first off, nope. All right, so already we're losing our gloves. Does that mean? All right. That'll work. We got a shield and a sword. And hey there, buddy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
So already we find out Oscar of Astora doesn't have the full story. If his family's saying it's talking about ringing the bell of awakening, we find out here there's two. I was trying to pan my camera so you can see it. By the way, that's a caduceus, I believe, that giant ash tree. There is a church up that way at the top of this mountain. That's where the first bell of awakening is. The other one down that way, I believe, or maybe it's just straight up down that way. Is where the second bell is.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
All right. Keep that line of dialogue in mind, because I think next episode we're going to meet someone who says literally the opposite.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
You mean like that?
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the Undead Church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undeadberg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undeadberg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Another inquisitive soul. I believe... Oh, he's got a longsword. I believe I know who that inquisitive soul is. And we will possibly be meeting them in, like, the third or fourth episode.
Bloody hell, what is it now?
Maybe the second.
You ask too many questions. What now? I'm not up for chatting. alone.
Alrighty. That's literally where his dialogue ends. Let's go over here. Grab these fire bombs. Biscuit filled with black powder explodes, inflicting fire damage. Relatively powerful ranged weapon, especially in situations calling for fire damage. Very precious item at low levels. Many warriors use them to augment their strategic repertoire. 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 All right. Hey, Petrus.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Well, that's rude, Petrus. Why you gotta be like that, bro? Huh?
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
You giving me your garbage, Petrus?
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
First off, second best gesture in the game. And I want to point out a couple of things with Petrus here. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. Standard talisman issued to common believers. Equip talisman to cast miracles. Attune miracles from a scroll at a bonfire. Most miracles have a limited number of uses. Thurland talisman. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. This talisman is only granted to high-ranking Thurland clerics. Has high miracle adjustment, which, thanks to divine protection, is not dependent upon faith. Then he's got a bunch of miracles you can buy here. Some of them have some lore on them. But the interesting thing is this, the Thurland talisman. If he's high ranking, why is he just giving this away? If he's able to sell them and sell them regularly, then he's getting them from somewhere, right?
Again, the effectiveness of the
Oh wait, I forgot to actually exhaust your dialogue. Come on, Petrus.
Oh, I will teach you miracles. My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
I don't want to chat him up anymore, because he's going to start asking for a donation of souls to continue, and I don't want to screw up that dialogue tree. So, on second thought, we're not going to chat him up anymore. Yeah. Let's go this way. There's something else we need to know about Petrus. Take a close look at this guy. He's a cleric, and he's wielding a mace. Go up here. Get this soul item first. Bloop. Go to the Be More Candies. Alright. Drop down here. This is the elevator shaft leading up to the first bell. This is the broken lift that we were told about. Bloop. Okay, so there's someone's stash down here. It's believed to be Petrus's, and I will show you why. First, we must equip Homeward Bones. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to the last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are fueled by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of the previous owners to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. Now we can teleport back to the last bonfire we rested at. Good God, I cannot talk today. Alright. Now, this is a pretty good indicator that this is Petrus' stash. The talisman and a morning star. We read the morning star. Hammer with a sharp spike on its pommel, one of the more barbaric cleric weapons. Uniquely, this hammer inflicts thrust damage and causes bleeding. So that already tells us something about Petrus that was kind of important, right? It's the more barbaric of the cleric weapons. So he's kind of a dark dude already. We just got the talisman that we read already. Oh, it's a weapon, isn't it? Yeah. And then you say, well, that can't possibly belong to a cleric, because a cleric would not have this item. Cracked red-eye orbs. Online play item invades another world. Hollows cannot use this item. You have to be human. Defeat the master of the world you invaded to acquire humanity. The cracked red-eye orb allows players to temporarily imitate this ability normally limited to the dark wraiths of Cath. So he's invading other people and pillaging humanity. But you say that can't be right, because a cleric wouldn't do that, right? What? Do you have any other proof that this belongs to a cleric? Here's a Lloyd's talisman. Talisman utilized by all Father Lloyd's cleric knights to hunt down the undead. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. In the outside world, the undead are accursed creatures, and Lloyd's cleric knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. So, this belongs to a cleric, and specifically would belong to a cleric who used to hunt the undead, or maybe perhaps still does. Yeah. The reason I asked him if he was giving me his garbage. Coin made of copper. Thank you, item description. Its face shows Old Man McLoif, god of medicine and drink. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency... Ooh, god damn it. The accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. So, either he got this from someone who wished to return to the world. He hunted them down, right, after invading their world, and brutalized them and got this coin from them. Or he himself used to carry it around wishing he could return to the outside world, but has since given up that hope and just gave it to us. I don't know, man. A lot going on here. Well, I pushed this episode to an hour, if you haven't listened to me yawn enough. I kind of at least want to get to the Undeadberg. We spent a lot of time here. First, though, I would like to talk to... Oh, nope. I need to be down here. I'd like to talk to you.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Okay, so maybe later. He has some dialogue about Petrus. Also, I forgot to show you this lady. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do, god damn it. Where is it? That's what I wanted to do. Now that I've ruined it. I wanted to shrug, and I wanted to come over here and wave bye. All right. Since I'm missing a little bit of health, this is new. I also forgot to point out the difference in Remastered in this already, not just the graphics and possibly the lighting engine. But when I was popping those soul items, it was asking how many I wanted to use. You used to have to do them individually one at a time. The other thing is I can switch covenants at will now. All right. Let's go at least get to the Undeadberg bonfire. It's been a pretty lore-heavy episode, but we are just starting out, so that'll calm down. Blam! My buddy Bobby watches this. He should be impressed. Because he remembers the Gwen-pocalypse, the first time ever played this game, tried to beat Gwen not knowing how to parry. Literally learned to parry on the fly fighting Gwen. Been doing it ever since. I even practiced for this last. I did not expect you to do that. Normally I just kick him off the edge. Dude, you're gonna expose your belly, I'm gonna poke it. Okay? That's just a general rule around me. You're gonna expose your belly, I'm gonna poke it. The way I fly. You're gonna do your little thrust. Oh, partial. Well, my buddy Bobby would no longer be impressed. Now the soul, they pretty much all have the same item description. Nailed it. Blah, 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 blah. We might end up needing this. I don't know. Just kind of depends on what happens. Nope. That's not what I meant. Mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. Yep. So you lose the ring, but you don't lose your humanity, which is in the upper left corner. And you do not lose your souls, the bottom right corner. And if you die, you do not lose your bloodstain. So I can actually equip it after I die and go back and pick up my souls. Okay, it's come down here. Flat. Last time I was practicing, I actually ran off that edge running to the item there. We're still trying to decide what we're doing. We might use a mixture of weapons. I don't know. I really like the halberd though. It's pretty easy to farm for materials to upgrade different types of weapons in this game, so. Oh, no. First too late and then too early. Just do the easy thing. What? I'm sorry. Were you still alive? Hey guys, you just hanging out? Yep. You turn your back on this guy. He will come up behind you when you least expect it. All of that just to go down like that. By the way, you see his chest? No, you don't. This guy is hollow, right? But one thing that's going to become apparent is that everyone who is undead seems to have this growth on their chest. Dear God. But yeah. So we have it too. Aha! He probably dropped fire bombs. Now, if you come in here, you can smash a whole lot of things. Yeah. Anyway. So I point that out. Here is a jump. It will land you right there at that corner. Then you can jump off onto that rooftop. This rooftop down here. And this area here is actually heading back to a boss that we are going to hear discussed here in a minute. You access from up there, over that way. Nope. Nope. Oh, damn it. It's harder to aim a spear. If I had used a sword, I could have hit his hands and he would have fallen to his doom. Ooh, this is where that guy came from. There's a guy I killed earlier. This is the hardest to see door in the entire Souls franchise. Did you notice this door the 2 times I ran past it? Because it is understandable if you're just playing along and you miss it. Hey, buddy. This, like I said in Demon Souls, FromSoft... Whoops, sorry, I just kicked my microphone. FromSoft likes to place items in areas so that you can see something. They wanted me to come over here and see this trap. Come get that item and see those guys just dangling there, waiting. Because it's really easy to run past them. Nope. Oh, by the way, spears can attack with their shield up. That's why I started out in Demon Souls, the first guy that we started with. I used that spear instead of his sword for a little bit. Until I kind of got the hang of what was happening. Okay, so let's head over here. We're at almost the hour mark. I'm not going to push every episode to an hour. But this one's been pretty lore heavy episode. Reading a lot of stuff, talking to a lot of people. And I always feel bad for those episodes because that's not what people that tune into Dark Souls want to see. They prefer to see big bosses and ugly demons and big red dragons. Holy shit. His name is Hellkite. He's mean. We will definitely be seeing him again. Alright, that's 2 for 2. 3. I'm 3 for 3. This guy only uses his crossbow, so I can't parry a crossbow, so that automatically ruins it. Come down here. I really like this shield. I use this shield quite often, but I don't know if it's any better. Let's see, do we have any new rubbish? Rubbish is no value. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. Actually, it's one of the most valuable items in the game. One time and one time only. Do you have anything else? Yeah, anything else? I don't think we did. We got this, obviously. Vertically elongated wooden shield decorated with a white dragon. Wood shields are lighter than metal shields, but with lower physical damage reduction and reduced shield stability. What I want to know... See, now that I've come over, you see in the upper right corner where I'm switching between this? I come here, it compares stats for me. So, it's heavier. The weight is 1.5, whereas that's a 1. Stability is 52. Stability is important. Because, as it says, stability of the player defense. The higher this value, the less stamina consumed when taking attacks. That's very important. And physical damage reduction is 93 as opposed to 85. So it is a better shield. I can still fast roll with it. Cool. Alright. Hey guys. You're not using your weapon's best ability. You don't even have to lower your shield to attack, yet you do. There's another place that's easy to miss. Well, at least we missed each other, I guess. Alright, got that. Come over here. I think that gives us enough money. What? Was there a blue glow over here? Hold on. Okay, I could have swore a blue glow kept appearing over here.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Even the Necronomicon over here? If I've ever... I mean, I've never actually seen a book bound in leather skin, but I imagine... leather skin and human skin? I imagine a human leather book would look a lot like that. The only one that I know of is the Necronomicon. And that's actually very possible because Miyazaki, the guy that designs these games, is a huge Lovecraft fan. Alright, what we got? Opens the residences in the Undeadberg. Key to the residence in the Undeadberg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the burg keep out unwanted visitors. This is a standard key in these parts and will open several residences. What's the point in the key then, I ask? The club is a really good get here. Especially the reinforced club. Because A strength, C strength, but this does more damage and it has a 300 bleed effect. Which I could... Nope, I cannot highlight for you. There's just a regular old spear. So, Crestfallen Knight in Firelight Shrine was using this shield with this armor. He just didn't have the headpiece on. And that, so all you need is a longsword, which you can get off of a hollow. He didn't have a longsword, did he? Short sword. You get yourself a longsword. Then you get over here. Get that. And this set, and boom. You are a Crestfallen Knight. That sells a lot of arrows and bolts, too.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Oh. What?
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. What a waste of time.
I'm tempted to come back and show you what he is supposedly petting. But that's for another video, I think. Let's go this way. Righty, right. See, every time I take a hit against my shield, I lose a little bit of health because I'm only 93% damage reduction. But that stamina drain that I'm getting, that's the stability stat. You want a high stability shield if you're going to be blocking a lot. Especially if you're attacking while blocking. Okay, we are pretty much at the hour mark. Grab this. Those are really good for pulling enemies if you don't have a bow, but we have a bow. Tip for jumping in Dark Souls: don't look at where you're going. In fact, don't even look at the ground. Look at your feet's position on the ground. When your feet get to where you want, you hit the jump button. Kind of like parrying. How you're not parrying the weapon, you're parrying the hand. So you watch the hand holding the weapon. This is the first half of the Undeadberg. We're not getting all the way through here, even though it would only take a... Ladies and gentlemen, the Havoc engine. But yeah, it'll take a few more minutes, but it's not gonna happen today. We just lit our first bonfire outside of Firelight Shrine. Let's see, what have I got? I really need to be uploading my strength and stuff, but I think because of where we're going, I'm gonna save these souls. Not worry about it just yet. Let's see, what do we get? We got throwing knives. Throwing knives have limited range and accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy ranged attack. Undead who lack other means of ranged attacks will do well to stock a few of these. Is it? Okay, so it's Dark Souls 3 that consumables like this scale with strength. For some reason, Firebomb scales with strength. I guess if you throw it hard enough, it'd be like hitting someone with a baseball that explodes. I don't know. And then these have like A in strength, and then the kunai or whatever have S strength scaling in Dark Souls 3. We already did all that. I don't think we picked up anything. Oh, the crossbow. Standard crossbow issued to soldiers. While bows require both hands, a crossbow is held in one, but arming each bolt takes time. And those are bolts. Oh, we did get a helm. Helm worn by Hollow Warriors. Although it is made of iron, it is old, battered, and worn out. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. And alright. That is the beginning of the Undeadberg. We'll finish out Undeadberg next time. And probably make it to the Undead Parish. And then hilarity will probably ensue as I get my ass kicked over and over and over and over and over. But not against the enemy that you think. So if you like what you saw, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.